It's around 4 in the afternoon and I've only done 2 rounds of the pre-elimination rounds. I am really excited to see kids, especially kids from Florida, come up here and debate at Harvard. It just brings me back to where it all begins. Recall the time 4 years ago I was here at Harvard and doing the debate.
It was really funny, when I was walking on the way to my next debate room, and then I was following a couple of the debaters. They're 10th grade and 11th grade. And they're asking me, hey, where's your partner? I was like, I don't really have a partner. And then they were like, are you in this room? I was like, yeah. And then they were like, wait, why don't you have a partner? I was like, oh, because I'm the judge for this room. And then they were like, they just changed their attitude so quickly. They were like, oh my god, you're the judge. Oh, nice to meet you. How was your day? It's like, oh my god, kids, don't judge a book by its cover. Oh my god, that was so funny, because they were thinking about me being an Asian or a Chinese, and then they were like, oh, we're gonna definitely win because she's not even with her partner. And then they just discussed about the topic on the way to this round, and then they were so confident.
But that just made me feel so happy because I might just look like a 10th grader to them, or at least I look like a high schooler to them. Yeah. I just judged a team from Lake Mary High School. That was the high school I went for 10th grade. But my family moved back to China and I restarted high school in China, and yeah, unfortunately I didn't finish it there. The kids were like, oh, do you know blah blah blah? I was like, who is that? They were assuming me as a senior year student at their school. And then I was like, oh, I went to Lake Mary High School in 2014. And then they were like, oh my gosh, she's so old. And they just turned their face back. Oh my god, kids, come back. Don't judge me by my age. 2014 isn't that far. So I just judged a team from China. They're from Shanghai World Language Academy or something. I don't remember that. But it was really a tough decision for me because I just feel oh, we're all from China. Maybe I just should support Chinese kids. And I was that was so hard for me because I want to do vote for those Chinese kids because I want to encourage them. It was a long way to fly from China to here and then just have a debate here with all the native speakers. I want to support them, but I'm sorry.
But ultimately, I am a fair person. I am a qualified judge. I don't evaluate people by ethnic or something. I'm not saying, oh, because we're all from China, so I'm voting for Chinese kids. Shuttle bus. I'm way back to the Latin school. I was just on the first round on Sunday, and this is the 4th round. I just feel the Chinese kid on flight A on the prep side is really cute.
This is the second day here of Harvard Invitational debate. I feel exhausted because I woke up at about 6:30 in the morning, and I have to be here at 8.
So I'm just done with the round 5, and then there's one more round to go with pre-elimination round. I'm sitting here and relaxing. I really like the sunshine here. I just feel like my body is being heated up, and then it's like so enjoyable. Alright, so I'm sitting outside. I just judged a very bad team. The team was like, the girl was like doing her summary speech and saying like, because Saudi Arabia is gonna rely on either China or Russia, but none of these countries are good countries, so the US should keep selling arms to them. I was really mad at her. China's not a good country. Wait, we're doing really good on that. It's just like, I'm really mad at her. I just didn't vote for her, even though I feel like the team presented better, but like I just found a reason to make the other one win. It's just like, I was like so mad at her.
So, it's very important to keep in mind that observe your judge ethnicity at the very beginning of this debate, and before you deliver your speech. Make sure you don't say anything bad about their road country or their home countries. It's really annoying, and then that would just make you not win.
If we pull this, the other 40% and the backup team refer to, they would not continue on because they wouldn't be able to. I'm really sure that this will not be able to just continue the war by the time. I would say by pulling out the most backing, they would be very
So I'm back in my dorm again. I just judged the double octofinalist round. So basically there was a Canadian team versus a American team. I was really glad because the Canadian kids went to the same Canadian international school as I went to, but like I went to the branch school in China, and they are going to the exact school in Canada. They're all from BC. And then I was just feeling like so close to them. I was like starting to talk to them. And then I just feel like the American team was kind of upset or something. I don't know. They might think about me voting for the Canadian team by preference, but I didn't, because I was really confused by both teams. The Canadian team was on the pro side, and they were arguing about all the con arguments. They were talking about leverage, that the US can pressure Saudi Arabia to not do massive killings or something. And then the con side, which is the American team, had never attacked this point, which should be their points. And then I was really confused by their arguments, and then they were like just kept going on. And then I was like the only one made the decision for the American team, and then I just felt like because for the double octofinalist round, there has to be 3 judges in the room, so it's gonna be like either 3-0 decision or a 2-1 decision. And then I was the one that making like a different decision, you know what I mean? I just feel like so tough to be that one position. I thought I would be with someone else, but the other 2 judges who are around their 70s, I mean, they must be very experienced. They might be like coaches in high schools or something. I don't know. They look very experienced to me, and then they just voted for the Canadian team. I was trying to avoid preference over the Canadian team. I was trying to find a reason voting for the American team. I was thinking about maybe some of them are going to vote for the American team, so it's gonna be like a 2-1 decision, and then I'll be in the 2 so that I won't be like stand out or something. And I don't know, that's so hard for me. And then the old lady who was sitting beside me, she was like, oh, I was also confused by their arguments, and their arguments were really confusing. Maybe they're tired. I was like, what? I am the judge. I judged like 8 rounds this day, and I'm more tired. And then I just feel like the Canadian team might hate me at the end of the day, and then they were probably just saying around 那个学姐她竟然投给了别人哎。It's like, because they're also like Chinese Canadians, so like, I don't know, we're just close. I don't know, they're gonna hate me so much. Like,
yeah, we all went to Canadian schools, but like I voted for the American team, which was not favored by the other two judges. Ah, it feels so tough. My life's so hard. And one thing I was really glad, I just met the NHSDLC team, and then I think I heard there is one team in the domestic division got into the final, I don't know, the octo final round or something, but they just dropped on that.
But yeah, it's really good for Chinese kids to get into the big line and then just get a trophy back home. So I am eating dinner now. I was really starving. They were talking about kids starving in the Middle East. I am the kids starving in the debate rounds. So now I just cooked for myself, and then I'm eating okonomiyaki. I don't know if you guys know about that. It's a really good and traditional Japanese food, which you can just cook at home. It's really easy. Yeah, this was helpful.
Tofu.
So good night. See you tomorrow. This is the last day. Oh my god, I lost my voice. I don't know why, it just snowed so harshly and it's continuing snowing. I hate it snows. I'm now finding the, what's it called? Server hall to get my assignment. Alright, so I woke up at 6:30 today and then I arrived here at 7:30 waiting for the 8 a.m. judge call, and then now they're telling me you're not judging this round, you have to be back at 10:30 here. I am super mad about that. I just have like free 2 hours to do nothing because like all the other shops at Havre Square are not open, and then I just have nowhere to go, and then the tab room doesn't have a table so like I can't do my lab report. I'm really mad about that. So when I was taking pictures in Harvard, I just met a very nice lady and she said have a nice day to me. So yeah, I am so now going to Havre Square and just to explore the city I was here 3 years ago.
Cluster munitions. If we stop selling weapons, Saudi Arabia will turn to old stockpile provisions, leading to more collateral damage, specifically cluster bombs. Amnesty International explains in December 2016 general...
Oh, it's snowing heavier, and just done judging another BL teams. So yeah, I just voted for them, and then that was a 3-0 decision. They were just yelling at me, and then they were like, "What's wrong with her? Why she clicked on Khan?" I was like really terrified because like I was thinking, what if I was the only one voted for Khan? And then when I submitted, and then I saw like the other two judges also voted for Khan, I was like, oh yeah, I made it.